excited for your last contestant of the evening? Yeah, man. Please give a big round of applause to your final competitor for the evening, Mr. Jesse Reynolds, everybody.
Thank you, Bertie. Oh my God, you guys. I am so excited. It's been a good show so far, right? Yes, hello. I'm upset none of the other contestants got hit by a bus on the way here, but you know, you don't understand. I'm a little grumpy today. I had a shit-ass week. I really did. And I realize it's only Tuesday, don't give me that crap. But I had a really bad day today. On my way here tonight, I blew a speaker in my car. You ever done that? Yeah. Well, this one was a motivational speaker, but he stunk a little bit, and I just was not today, Satan. Not today. It's not happening. No. Dorothy, you're not in Ken's ass anymore. It's my turn now. Yeah. So, like Nick said, my name is Jesse Reynolds, and just in case there's any blind people joining us this evening, I'd like to address the elephant in the room. I'm the official LGBTQ portion of the show. Thank you. I will not, however, confirm or deny which letter I am, because you want to keep some mystery alive in this life, right? You don't want to give it all away right up front, right? If you're curious which letter I am, just sing the goddamn alphabet and you'll hit it somewhere in there, because, well, it's too long now. You can laugh at that. It's too fucking long. And I can criticize it. But we need to draw the line somewhere. We're adding numbers now, symbols. Like, we gotta cut it, you know what I mean? I think so. You agree? I see straight guys subtly like... I have an idea how to shorten it up, though. I think we need to remove the G's. Just get rid of the G's. Not like Hitler people. I mean, like, give us our own category. Do you understand? I think the G's are mainstream enough now that we don't need to be lumped in with those other weirdos anymore. Give us our own category, yeah? You know I'm right. We've designed enough wedding dresses for you people that we deserve our own goddamn box. So put the G's over here, shortens it up, and it makes it like a sandwich, right? Not a BLT, but an LBT. There you go. Box your uncle. That's what I think we should do. Separate the G's. I do realize I just doubted which letter I am, didn't I? Yeah. Spoiler alert! I'm a G. Proud member of the G's. Are you surprised? I've been a G for a long time, and you can really blame me. Like, have you ever looked at a vagina? You know, like, really looked at a vagina? Because when I do, I see one of two things, okay? Either it looks like a hairy axe wound. Oh. Sorry. I'm really sorry. Or it looks like an old man with no teeth smiling at you sideways. Disgusting! Both things I want to stay far away from, I'll tell you that right now. So that's why, yes, gold star gay over here. In fact, I'm so gay that Disney princesses want to be me when they grow up, and I'm very proud of that. I've been gay for a long time, my whole life actually. You know this whole debate, like, oh, are the people born gay or does it develop or whatever? Listen, I have memories being in the womb and taking one look around and thinking, my God, can we get some drapery in here or something, honey? Because 9 months of this shit with my skin tone, sweetheart, it's not gonna fly. I'm more of a winter than a placenta, quite frankly. But I was definitely gay before it was cool, because you know we're trendy now, right? Well, it wasn't always this way. It wasn't. And I remember being gay back when people would call you the F word all the time. They would do this hand thing whenever they talk about gay people, remember that? Okay, it was just yesterday, but you know. I was gay even before that, I was. And I like to talk about it on stage so much because we've come a long way as a society and acceptance and all that shit, but there's still a lot of homophobia out there. And if you're somebody that feels uncomfortable around gay people, I'm looking at you, sir. I'm here to let you know we're not that different from each other. And I'll give you an example, okay? You put your pants on one leg at a time, I will take your pants off one leg at a time. We're cut from the same cloth, it's fine, no problem. I do check a lot of boxes though when it comes to gay stereotypes. I mean, just look at my hair. But no, I do. I was a gay drama student. Well, I was a drama student. I didn't have to be gay. It wasn't a prerequisite or anything. But I was a drama student. But I didn't always want to be. Kind of chose me. And what I mean is when I was in elementary school and the teacher asked, what do you want to study when you get older, Jesse? I said, well, I really want to study science. And they were like, yeah, it's going to be drama for you, buddy. And it stuck too. I went to Humber College in Toronto, studied theater performance, and I've played all the great roles. I've been Lady Macbeth, gay Hamlet. I even played Romeo in my high school production of Romeo and Romeo. So I'm proud of my career, and so is my mom. But at first, when I told my mom I was gay and wanted to be an actor, she was upset. Not that I was gay, but that of all the gay jobs I could have picked, I picked one that doesn't pay anything, right? Acting. She's like, oh, come on, Jesse, can't you pick a more lucrative career? Couldn't you have been a priest or a Boy Scout leader or something? No. That's bullshit, by the way. I should do that joke. Gays are not pedophiles, okay? Pedophiles are pedophiles. Right? I don't like little boys. I mean, I did when I was a little boy, but it's beside the point. I don't like little boys now. Look at me, I look like a little boy. If anything, you should be worried about the men that like me, okay? Keep an eye on those bitches, that's all I'm saying. I was actually in Boy Scouts, though, you know that, right? Like, I didn't stand a chance, you know that. In Boy Scouts, please. When I first signed up to Boy Scouts, I was so excited because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna sell the most cookies of anyone! And they were like, that's Girl Scouts, Jesse. And I was like, fuck you, Dad. You signed me up for the wrong one, I specifically asked. I did do well with the badges, though. I got all the badges, you know, camping, hiking, how to keep a secret, you know. Boy Scouts, great stuff, yeah. And being a gay drama student, you know how I feel about sports, right? Fuck, I hate them. Hate sports. I wasn't terrible, though. I was a great runner. I was in high school. I ran from the hockey team, the football team, the girls' rugby team. Oh, the girls' rugby team was... Lesbians hate me for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's maybe because I'm prettier than them, but, you know. Whatever. I even had to run away from some of the teachers. You know those teachers that are always giving you detention in their car? Alone, just them. They make you promise not to tell. Just me. As a kid, I was also forced to play baseball. Worst. Yeah. Yeah, he was. Is that my sister? Yeah, I think it might be. I was forced to play baseball. I was. And baseball is the gayest sport of all time. Have you ever thought about that? It really is. Like, if I wasn't gay in the womb, I was gay after baseball. Well, sorry, I should correct myself. The second gayest, because the first is wrestling. I don't need to explain that one to you, do I, right? The genius fucking homos that came up with that. They got caught humping. Oh my god, let's just call it a sport. No one will say anything. Oh! Like, no. Bitch, please. But good for you. I mean, all you straighties still watch it. You have no idea that, you know, that's what I do every Saturday night, but for a different reason. But baseball is the second gayest of all time, and I'm going to tell you why. It's a little sneaky. You know, so you have all these guys hanging out together, right? They're playing with long, hard bats and balls all day, patting each other on the butt. But the thing that gives it away is the pants. They're all wearing these short pants that stop at the ankles, right? You know what those are called? Capris. They're wearing fucking capris. And they're hanging out in a place called the Dugout. If I ever make enough money to buy a gay bar, it's gonna be called the Dugout. That is the best fucking name for a gay bar I've ever heard of. And then you have the positions, right? When I started playing, they say, oh, you know, hey, Jesse, what do you want to be, the catcher or the pitcher? And I said, well, it's a game. Can I play both? And they said, well, not at the same time. I thought, really? Because I've done it before. Yeah. I'm a great catcher, by the way. The catcher is the gayest position in any sport of all time ever. And if you think about that, okay, pretend I'm the catcher, right? You're bent over in front of another man. The guy behind you is umping. You're telling the pitcher where to stick it. And everybody's wearing masks made out of metal and leather. I can't believe we let kids watch this shit. Are you serious? A home run? It should be called a homo run. From this day forth, that's what it'll be known as, homo run. Fucking baseball. Baseball did help me come out of the closet, though, because I remember I was playing catch in the backyard with my dad one day when I was a kid. And he said, hey, Jesse, good job. Now try throwing me a curveball. Okay. I'm gay. Imagine that. We never played catch again after that. That was it. Well, speaking of things that gay guys have in common with other stuff, like baseball, have you ever realized that gay guys have a lot in common with vampires? That was creepy, right? I realized this past Halloween. Well, what? I'm going to tell you. I'm glad you're so interested. We have a set of commonalities between our two communities. Number one, there's an unspoken rule to get the hell out of whoever's bed you're in by sunrise. Number two, your grandparents are afraid of both of us. And number three, we're both really good at sucking. But you know what? I even had some meathead at the gym question my sucking skills. Can you believe that? The nerve, right? You too, man? Isn't it the worst? Well, you know what? This is what happened to me. I was at the gym, right, minding my own business. Accidentally hit my head on a weight rack. This juice monkey comes up. How's your head, man? I said, I have not had a single complaint so far, you son of a bitch. So I don't know what you're getting at. So rude, right? So you know what I said to him? I said, listen, honey, the only difference between me and a mosquito is that a mosquito stops sucking after you slap it. So get it right next time. He didn't bother me again. He didn't. Oh, the gym. I won't go to the gym at this time of year at all because it's the smell, right? That spring, everyone's shoes are wet and it's like melting snow. Do you know the smell I'm talking about? How many gym members have we got here? Yeah? Okay. So you know the smell. You open the door, you get hit in the face with Oda Bologna. Oda Bologna. It's called Oda Bologna. That's what it's called. And that's exactly what it smells like. And every time I go to the gym, which is like once a month, I see a different character there. Like, they're always hiring new people. You got the gym fashionistas. You got those fucking people that get them on the elliptical next to you and there's a whole free row. What's that about? You know what I'm talking about. But it's the gym fashionistas, these people that think it's Paris Fashion Week every time they come through the place. You know these ones? Nike, everything. Got to say Lululemon on the ass. Everything has to be brand name. It's like, please. You know what? Your pants may say yoga, sweetheart, but let me tell you that ass says McDonald's, honey. It's just... We can all tell the only regular exercise you're getting is running out of nachos. Okay, snack you and asses, so just put the chips down. Oh, you groan, but you know I'm right. And they're always the ones that wear those black tights. You know those black tights that show all the cellulite? You know what I'm talking? Make it look like you've been sitting on a gravel driveway naked for a while. They have all them. Like, is that your ass or a relief map of the Himalayan mountains? Because I just can't. You're like, oh my god, look at this gay lady-hating bitch. No, the men are even worse. The men are 10 times worse. You got these guys at the gym, right? They're jacked. Hot bodies, muscles, yeah. You think, woo, hot body. But then you look up at the face. What the fuck's going on there? They're so ugly. Why are you, like, you got Channing Tatum from the neck down and then a Steve Buscemi up here, and you just think, oh, why are you working so hard? Take a break, you know? What do you call a guy with one tooth that's 3 inches long? I thought it was a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. Seriously, I want to light it for him. Shut up. The fucking gym. The change room at the gym, too, is a very scary place. Or a fun one, you know, depending on who you meet. But I'll tell you something, you want to be young for a while, you want to look good, you want to be healthy, live a long time. It's not just the gym. You got to worry about what you eat, too. It means you have to go to the grocery store. I hate the grocery store. I could stand up here for a good hour talking to you about the perils of grocery shopping because I find it very stressful, and I'll summarize it for you. But here's the thing. Why are there so many options for every goddamn product? Why do we need a whole aisle for laundry detergent and marinara sauce, really? A whole fucking wall of taco shells? How many options do you need for ground beef to stab you in your chubby face? I mean, it's too much. And then you have the people that act like they've never been in a grocery store before. Listen, Susan, it's the same shit that was here last week. What are you doing? And they have to stop, right? And they crank their cart so it blocks everybody in the aisle, and they start looking at all the taco shells or all the bread, you know? And then when you try to get past them, oh, excuse me, they act like, oh, I didn't realize I was in the way, sorry, I was just reading the label. It's bread. It's baked, it's fluffy, it's delicious and bad for you. Now stuff a loaf in your face and get out of my fucking way, you know? Get to the next aisle though, and then you see someone you know. But not a friend, not a family member, but just some son of a bitch from work that you don't like. But you have to stop and talk because we're Canadians, that's what we do, right? You stop and small talk. Oh yeah, it's getting warmer out, great. Oh yeah. Having a good weekend? Go fuck your mother. And then you go your separate ways, but you see this son of a bitch 15 more times in every other goddamn aisle, right? And then you have to, like, you do the eyebrow raise, or you do that, like, respect face where you turn your lips in, you know? And then it's the worst. And then you look at everything they're buying, right? Oh, preparation H, good luck, you know? Extra small condoms, you know? I don't know. I'll just leave if that happens. That's too awkward. No, seriously, I will. And on my way out, I'm not going through the self-checkouts. I'll tell you that right now. You tried the self-checkouts? Of course you have. Walmart has them. Shoppers has them. Everywhere has them. And they're just, I will say, they seem like a good idea, but they're just too much pressure. They really are, the self-checkouts. And I have to tell you, the only reason I ever tried a self-checkout is because I'm sick and tired of fucking cashiers. Are there any cashiers here? Good. Because if there were, I was going to say, just leave. Seriously. I hate cashiers. You go up to a cashier and you say, hi, how are you? Because apparently that's the customer's job these days. Then the customer turns around and how many bags do you want? Or the cashier, how many bags do you want? How the hell should I know? 2? Oh, you have it down to a science, do you, sweetheart? Well, I don't know because I'm not fucking psychic. Do I look like the Long Island medium, right? Don't answer that. I'm not psychic, and if I were, I would probably know not to be coming through your cash buying these discount cheese curds because I'd see what they're going to do to my ass. And as I've explained to you, in my world, we don't mess around with that area. So you go over to the self-checkouts, right? You think it's going to be a better experience, but it's not. because the computer starts yelling at you to put your item in the bag, then take it out of the bag, put it back, take it out. My fuck! I thought I was buying grapes, not trying to pass a drunk test. Oh my god. Scanner fogs up, you gotta start all over again. And then you have these assholes in line behind you wanting you to die, right? It's like, I'm at Walmart, bitch. Of course I'm buying Doritos, double stuffed Oreos. I already went to the farmer's market for my vegetables, okay? Worse when they have a little kid with them, though, judging your purchases. Like, oh, what's that, mommy? Pointing to my condoms and lube. Right? Mom's like, wish I knew 4 years ago, little Tommy. Thanks, guys. My name's Jesse Reynolds. You're awesome.